Christopher Roland. Christopher, thanks for joining us. So how much of this reaction you think is because of the guide? How much perhaps has to do with the questions remaining over cutting the OPEX target for 2026 down to $16 billion, but not clarity yet on what that means on a headcount and structure, though we do expect that's coming in a few weeks or months?
Yeah, I think the rumors are a 20% workforce reduction. This wouldn't quite be 20. We will see. But in terms of the after-hours reaction, I think there are a couple of things here. Everything you mentioned around headforce reduction. In addition, the 2Q guide was light. And even though 1Q beat, there's a couple of things here to note in the presentation. So number one, they said better volumes on PC. We think that's PC-related pull-in because of tariffs. Secondly, they called out more competition. We think AMD is taking share here, even in the first quarter. And then lastly, data center, which also beat in 1Q, they noted that this was related to AI head nodes. What that means is for every 4 GPUs that NVIDIA sells, Intel sells 1 CPU for DGX. And so this was really where data center beat, which really isn't a standalone Intel product. So we think all of those things have the stock down in after hours.
Do we yet have a sense of how Lip-Bu Tan is going to be different from Pat Gelsinger? We hear about cutting back some areas that are non-core, but we're not sure what those non-core areas are yet. There are rumors out there about the extent of headcount reduction, and we know about their intent to flatten the organization. But exactly how that affects partners, how that affects velocity, do you have a sense yet, or do you have a timeline on when you need to know?
Yeah, he did put out a statement, so it does appear to look flatter. He's going to get rid of layers of management, and he thinks that this will overall increase response time overall for the company. So it looks like it's going to be a smaller, leaner Intel versus Pat and predecessors.
You have a neutral rating, Christopher, on the stock. Is this, as one of our guests earlier in the show put it, dead money? And at what point does that change?
Yeah, I do think it's dead money in its current strategic form. I would love to see this company broken up into manufacturing on one side and product on the other. I think particularly with Trump's pro-USA stance, manufacturing might even have a chance here. There's also rumors out today of increased interest in their 18A foundry operation, and I would love to see large hyperscalers building out in America using Intel. And so I do think that that could be a viable way forward, path forward to unlock value for the company.